Hello all. I thought it would be useful to do a quick video on the gold trade that we took today. So yeah, just get right into it. So basically, this is the weekly time frame. If we take it back to last week, this is a projection I had from sometime last week where I saw price did this big bearish move to this level which I had marked out, and I expected price to give some sort of reaction and rejection here. I'm looking to see a push up to the 1500 level, maybe a pullback and a move higher towards the end of the year to around 1540. So I've had this in the back of my mind at the start of the week. And if we drop down to the daily time frame, what you can see is we had this pattern completion which I've had drawn out for some time now. Price was a bit choppy, but we reached this zone, pulled below it, and then came straight back up. Failed to close below the zone, pushed back up, which suggested last week that we were going to see further upside. So this is what I was looking at on the daily time frame. Now if we drop down to the 1 hour time frame, you'll see that I had this pattern drawn out last week, shark pattern on the 1 hour, which projected to complete into this zone, and I said that I think price was going to complete this pattern. And if we look at the Fibonacci levels here, price was stalling at the 50, ranging for a bit, so suggesting that a move is to come. And if we look at what happened, price simply played out, came down to the 61.8 fib, and there we have our completed pattern. Okay, so I identified this pattern completion last week, and I checked this morning by chance to have a look at the price and saw that we had completed this pattern. So what I did was, if you look, we've got 61.8 rejection here, and then I simply took my Fibonacci and said, look, okay, we've hit the 161.8, so 1458 was a level that I wanted to keep an eye on for potential buys, because ABCD patterns completed. Those of you who have taken my course will know the significance of the 61.8 and the completion of the ABCD here inside the shark pattern. And if we go to the 2 hour time frame, what we can see is, so it's running a little bit slow here. On a 2 hour time frame, I had this drawn out as a potential shark pattern, so fib level marked out here. Okay, for my entry, looking for entries around here, had this pattern completion, C point of projection, and if you remember on the daily, this was our zone that I'm looking at for buys. So simply had this shark pattern projection. You've got one shark here, ABCD, complete this shark, potential shark forming here off a daily level. And what we do is let this play out. See price very quickly completed this pattern. So this zone was my area of interest. You could see that price failed to break it, and in fact reacted very strongly off this level, gave the push up and went on to target very quickly. The pattern's yet to complete, but our trade is finished for all our intents and purposes. The main thing I wanted to show you in this quick video was how we had a projected pattern from last week which was still valid going into market open. Price came down early London, held at this zone, complements with this pattern, complements with an ABCD, potential shark pattern for further complements, took my trade. Fairly straightforward play. If you've got any questions on that one, just give me a shout and I can explain further.